backlog of attempts to close the Cherrydale Library before. I think the first time I was chairman of the board in '98, there was this proposal, and I, of course, as chairman of the board, had signed all the letters in response. And I think that was the largest stack of letters I ever had to sign on one time. And when I spoke at the budget adoption that time, I addressed the issue and the fact that this is really about whether you support a branch library system. And, you know, philosophically, you can argue that we should consolidate and that if we have one big library, you know, it would be a really great thing. And a lot of communities make that choice. We've decided, and I've become convinced myself, that the branch approach is a good one. That it's part of what makes our community the kind of place we like. That it allows all kinds of opportunities in different parts of the county, close to where people live, close to where, you know, a lot of kids are. And that's a good thing. And it's worth saving, it's worth paying for. So I kind of hoped at the end of that we wouldn't hear about it again. But this thing kind of keeps popping up every few years. It goes away. It's not Cherrydale, it's another one. We've had 2 other libraries in which it's popped up. So, you know, I would say gladly one more time, I'm committed to the branch library system. I think it's a good thing for Arlington. As far as the kind of things we can, you know, do to make them, to take better advantage of it, there are all kinds of possibilities, and you know, most good ideas tend to come from the community. A lot of these things here, we just had something similar down in the Rural Highlands, where the community got together and ran a program all summer long for reading for kids, and something like 900 kids participated. It was really wonderful. You know, they earn a lot of money, but a lot of volunteers were willing to help, and the county could make the facility available. And they had some great results. And I've asked the county staff to look at that and see, you know, what we can learn from that. And perhaps other people in other communities, maybe this one as well, see what ideas that you might have.
I actually lived down. My family uses the Rural Highlands Library, so we were very pleased to see what they were able to do this summer. And the short answer to the question is, I would certainly support keeping this open. I do have Republican friends that tell me that we have too many libraries in Arlington and we could afford to close some. I don't happen to agree with them. I think libraries are important. And as Chris was saying, like I've said a couple times, once in a while we agree. I think libraries, sandwich board signs, there was one other I know for sure that we agree on. But I just think, I agree that the community involvement and the county being willing to make the space available to them, if it even involves time when staff can't be there, but we can have some kind of arrangement where the community can be responsible for the library and for what's going on there, and for events like that, I think is a great idea.
Well, okay, so just the quick answer is no, I wouldn't want to close the Cherrydale Library at all. Even though I've been in there at times, there's only a few people, so I can understand some people's economically conservative views at times. Libraries are just so important. They're really part of the heart of the community. You take them for granted, but you can't. And there's too much attention given to video games and computer-based, almost antisocial behavior, and having a library where people mix, multi-generational, older people, younger people, is vital to a community. Sometimes we ought to be a little more creative about things. The person that manages the library sometimes, in my opinion, has not been that creative. I don't know why. Maybe I'm attacking that particular person. But